Hi, welcome to this episode of the North American Sportsman. I'm sitting here with my dog Jethro and one of my good friends, DESHAZO, at his place in Merkel, Texas, El Venado. And we're here to do a little bird shooting and to chase the elusive white-tailed deer. He has some monster deer here. I mean, some monster deer. It's a short hunt. We're going to be here for 3 days, and we'll get to see a lot of country, and you'll get to see some other wild game too that he has here that run this country. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to eat some good food. We're going to shoot some shotguns, and I'm going to actually shoot. You guys know, if you've watched the North American Sportsman, that I've hunted everything with a longbow forever. Well, I've got a long rifle this time. I'm shooting a 270 that was made by a friend of mine, and I'll talk more about it when we get it out and have a look at it. Y'all are going to enjoy the show. See you later.
You and I shine like diamonds, separate souls from the mold of man, bound by trust in what we believe in, bound by faith in the promised land. We all need a little shove from time to time, just a little push when we fall behind. It feels so close from where I stand. It's one more mile to the promised land.
This is an exciting week on the North American Sportsman. We're going to have a story, and there's going to be a chase, and there'll also be a holly and a gill, and they all have the last name DESHAZO. It's a great family, friends of mine for years, and we're all going to be on their ranch, the El Venado.
So this is Rev. This is Revelation. He is a great pointing dog. He's a little, we think he's autistic actually, for real, because he can focus on, he'll point a squirrel for hours. And then this is Malachi. Malachi, come here. Malachi is probably my favorite dog. Just because he's got a cool personality. He likes to ride in the Kawasaki Mule with me. And then this is Drake. This is our dove dog, duck dog, and flusher for today's event. He likes that stuff. These are English pointers, and Drake is a black lab, but he's an English black lab. He was supposed to be, that's a smaller breed of labs than our American labs, but he is big.
He turned out giant.
He turned out giant, yeah. But he is a great dog. They're all great dogs.
Jethro, a friend of ours who lives over in Albany named Penny Montgomery. Jethro! Come here, come! She was into field trials, and Jethro's dad is like one of the most celebrated dogs. Jethro, come here!
Like one of the best ever.
Yeah, best ever. He's been on the cover of most every dog magazine,
Red,
field trial
come here.
magazine there is. And Jethro, he looks just exactly like his great granddad.
Does he?
Come here. Yeah. And
He's a good looking dog, that's for sure.
and he's real fast. So for field trials, which I'm not really into showing dogs, but I just believe that he's supposed to get a shot, and I do it as much for Penny. She's 90 something.
Yeah.
And I got my first English setter from her years ago. She lives over right out of Albany. But this is the prize of the litter, so we'll see if he does worth a dang out there. We're gonna go chase some birds. We'll let out my bird dog and Gil's bird dogs and see what happens. Should be fun. about minus 100 right now here in Merkel, Texas. You try to tell people about cold. I've been colder in Texas, especially this part of Texas, than I've ever been in Colorado or Alaska. But it's that wet 40-mile-an-hour West Texas wind that kills you. So we're going to go out and
it's 31 degrees.
Have a little fun.
Well, Gil's dad bought this ranch in, I think it was 1986, and it was just about a 260-acre plot, which is what we're on right now. And then over the years they kept adding to, and so we'll cross the fence line into the second parcel, and then the biggest parcel, which is up on the mesa, is where all the grassland is, and so that's where the birds are, or where we're going to hunt the birds.
Come on, Jethro! Come on, boy! Bird hunting is really for the dogs, literally. It's about dogs working. Right now my dog is more interested in another dog than the birds. I'll have to have a talk with Jethro when this is all over. But it's about the birds and the dogs working the birds. Stay with us, you'll see what I'm talking about. Gary, is that a shed right there? No, cactus. Sure? It's a next shed. To the antler.
No, is that a shed?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shed.
Sweet. Get him, Drake. Drake. You ready, Gary?
Yeah.
Get him, Drake. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Okay.
Great kill. Holy crap.
Woo!
Check this guy out. Look at the drop time on that.
There's a well over 200-inch deer right there.
That's a deer.
That's a monster, man.
I love the velvet on that. Drop time.
So what are we looking at? This is a snow cone.
That's a shed
It's a shed off a white-tailed deer.
that they just dropped probably 2 or 3 days ago. Holy smoke.
So what do you think the size of this deer is?
Well over 200 inches. Look at that, the drop time on it.
I'd say that's a 250
Yeah,
if you found the other side.
yeah.
Crazy looking drop time.
I love the drop time. I was telling Gary, they have a hard time, the non-typical deer have a hard time getting the velvet off. So that black part, it just dries on there like that. And then this part in here, you couldn't get off. That's a heck of a deer. Well, let's run over to the tank and get these dogs some water.
I was a boy and the well ran dry. I went to my daddy and I looked him in the eye. I said, Daddy, how about a loan? Really looked at me, I could see it in his face as he reached in his pocket to the money place. He said, "Sonny, I'm down to the bone. It takes everything just to get by. When you think you got enough, the prices just go higher. They go on and on. Well, I work real hard, but some never will. To take my money and they eat their fill. It ain't fair, son. Oh, but that's the way it is. It ain't fair, son, but you know that's the way it is. Slide on in there.
You guys suck. No. The hell was that? I could have. Oh, get it, girl. Oh. Little low, little low.
Well, I swore right then and I swore right there. When I grew up by that farm.
It was the wind.
And then some for nothing at all. Well, it was easy to say, but hard to do. If it don't get
What's the
better
count,
than 82,
13?
I think I'm like 5 for 5. My pants are falling down. I got so many birds in my pockets.
Nah, you guys got any birds? You got any birds in your pockets?
I do.
All right.
I think my bag's already full.
You know, they are better shots than me.
A little family
You know,
competition.
yeah. Yeah, that's right. I'm old. See, I can't see too well. It's okay though.
You blew one up earlier.
I did. Man,
I missed it. They didn't get it on camera.
The pieces.
But you know, that's the way it is.
All right, let's move on.
So why are you shooting a 28 gauge?
Well, the main reason I'm shooting this gun is because the 28 gauge won't destroy the birds. Like most people that you hunt with, they shoot with a 12 gauge and they shoot the birds at this close range, there's nothing left. An example is this bird that got a little close,
Yeah.
that I blew to pieces. And if that had been a 12 gauge, there would have been
No bird left.
no bird left. And versus a 20 gauge is probably the most versatile gun. You can hunt dove with it, quail with it, ducks even. Story hunts ducks with the 20 gauge. This particular gun is a 1965 gun that has 3 barrels. It's got a 410 barrel, a 28 barrel, which I'm shooting today, and a 20 gauge barrel. So it's a really, really cool gun, made in 1965. It's a beautiful gun.
So would you say in this situation the 20 gauge is borderline too much gun? for this?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So if you're out in the field hunting, so let's say wild quail,
Right.
I would say there's a lot more far shots you have to take because they're gonna bust earlier than these chuckers are.
Not
So would
really.
a 20 gauge give you a little bit more length?
Yes, a little more length, but really a 28 gauge is actually patterns better than a 20 gauge.
Okay. Is it a wider pattern or a smaller
It's
pattern?
just a tighter pattern.
So tighter. Okay.
It doesn't. I think it's the best gauge to shoot, except for at ducks or something that's bigger, geese or stuff
You
like
shoot
that.
28 with dove too?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Would you say you have to be a better shot to shoot a 28 gauge?
I would say so. Yeah. That's why you shoot a 20.
So you're saying that you're a better shot than me?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
why you shoot a 20 and
Just
I shoot a
confirming.
28.
Okay.
Guys, well, my name is Chase DeShazo. I'm the son of the owner of the place out here at El Venado Ranch shooting some chuckers. Chuckers are native to Eurasia, and they're in the pheasant family, so very similar to pheasant hunting. See the dogs here pointing. Got him here. Then we got our flusher. Black lag will flush them out. We'll shoot away as soon as they fly up.
Get him, Drake.
This wind is practically impossible to hunt in. Dogs have trouble getting the scent, and then birds are running. Come on, Jethro!
All right, so he's on point. The birds are there, and the beeper caller, because they run so fast, you can't locate them all the time. So the beeper caller, when they stop, it beeps like it's beeping now. When they're running, it beeps intermittently. So when you can't see them, you can hear them. So it's kind of windy today to be able to hear them. So we're gonna walk on in, and Drake's gonna flush them.
I gotta sing my boy the same damn song. You think you got enough? The prices just go higher. They go on and on. Well, I work real hard, but some never will. They take my money and they eat their fill. It ain't fair, son.
Nice shot, Chase.
Oh, but that's
You get
the
that
way
one,
it
Story?
is.
Let's go!
It ain't fair, son, but you know that's the way it is. We're out of here.
I would say that the conditions were a bit hazardous
Yeah.
today.
No kidding.
It was hard on the dogs, smelling, but they did okay.
Jethro's just busy trying to mount the other male dogs. It's a hazard of this industry. Good night. He's never,
Find him a lady.
he's only field trialed. He's never gone out with dogs,
Sure.
with a group of dogs to hunt. And he
Sure.
was lost. It was really baffling to me. What do? I don't race down and standing back and
So
then.
do
of
they
course-
ride horses when they're
No,
doing
but
that?
that's one type of field trial. These are on foot.
Yeah.
The winner, the prize winner, would be Story. He's going to get married here in May. So you tell him what you did today. You shot everything and killed everything, didn't you?
Well, I didn't kill everything, but
Everything but
the
one.
beginning was a little slow. The dogs weren't really sure about the weather. It took them a while to pick up on the wind. But once I started pointing them out, we got some good shots off.
You did.
I did. Don't want to throw you under the bus here.
I think we all shot pretty poorly except for you.
Well,
So
it's funny how Gary and I shoot them and they claim them. You notice that?
I don't mind telling everybody
Yeah.
a broad-faced lie that I killed every one of them today, but I didn't. I didn't hit a thing. I shot 3 times. I missed 3 times. But it wasn't my fault.
Well,
I don't know whose fault it was.
you're
I
a
don't know.
giver. You're letting them
It's my
shoot
fault.
first.
It's always
I mean,
my fault.
how can you go somewhere to somebody's own private place and kill all their animals? You just can't do it.
And I do the same thing for my children. I let them shoot first, and then if they miss, I try to clean up.
Yeah.
So,
That's the way it goes. That's the way, because this is a sporting family.
yes, that's very
You're
true.
Good sports.
Yes,
Very competitive.
some of us are.
Yeah. So, watch the next half. We'll be chasing a whitetail. We showed you some sheds we picked up out here in the Chucker field. We're hoping to find one of those deer.
We hope that they have not all lost their antlers. It's just a real recent thing,
Right.
like the one that Chase found in the tank. I was there yesterday, and it wasn't there.
Yeah. So we need
So-
one lucky day.
Yeah.
That'll be the season.
We just need one deer.
We just need one deer. One deer that's a straggler hanging off.
Right.
I was pleased to be able to bring Jethro with me. He'd only hunted quail in field trials, so he got a taste of chucker hunting. But my mind, the whole time I was in the field chucker hunting, was on a big whitetail. My mind kept going to footage that Gil had sent me of whitetail deer on the ranch. I think of the song Heartaches by the Number every time I'm not out there actually chasing a deer, because there's a number of giant deers on this ranch.
I met Gary. We have what's called a celebrity quail hunt, and it's been going on for this Disability Resources, which is a really cool thing. It's I guess everybody at some point has known somebody that was mentally disabled that lived with their parents. And what happens is when the parents get old and they pass away, that child has nowhere to go. And so Disability Resources takes those children and gives them an occupation. They make absolute picante sauce there. It's a real cool deal. So they raise money by doing this celebrity quail hunt. And so I was Gary's guide. And so we hunted together for 2 or 3 years, and then we bought a place in Colorado the same time he bought his place in Colorado. And he invited us up, and we went fishing on his place, and we just became friends. And now we do a fundraiser together where we take wounded veterans fly fishing. And Gary's the entertainment, he's our fundraiser. He comes in and does a Christmas concert every year. So we've just become great fans over the years, and I guess it's been 20 years, something like that, long time. He's a great guy. We get along very well. Dear Lord, I want to thank you for this great day and the great fun that we had today, and our new friends, Shane and Phil, and we ask that you guide Chase and Story to Colorado tonight with a safe trip tomorrow. And anyway, thank you so much for your son who died for our sins. And could you please get Jethro's vocal cords out? I appreciate it. In your name,
Amen.
Amen. So Gary, would you like some chucker? You killed all of them.
Since I killed them, how about?
Can we have some of the birds
I'm not
that
sure.
you
It
shot?
depends on if I can finish all of them.
How many do you want?
3.
3. 1,
Yeah, 1 for each shot I took.
2. You're 100%. 3.
Thank you very much.
Yes, you're welcome.
All right.
Shane, would you like some?
Oh, no, thank you.
You didn't kill any, did you?
No, I didn't
So you
kill
don't get to eat them.
That's right.
And so I killed 0 birds, but Gary killed birds for me, so I'm going to give Holly 2. Phil, would you like some chuckers?
Yes,
You
please.
shot every one of them just with the camera.
I did, on camera.
On camera. So we'll give you, you're a big eater, so I'm going to give you 3. I'm going to give you 4, actually.
Fatten me up.
Yeah. And then me, I didn't kill, can I have some of your birds?
You can, yeah, you can have.
How many can I have?
You can have 4.
4. I can't eat. Wow. But
We
thank
you know that we won't put any of this audio up in the show.
It's
We'll
just fun. It's just
show
giving
what
you shit.
we're
So.
doing.
The editor may think differently.
It's all good.
All right. Hi, if you watch the North American Sportsman and have been watching it for years, and you know that I go hunt virtually everything with a longbow, from Africa to the Northwest Territories to here in the United States. So what would make me change my MO? I have a very good friend who I've known for at least 30 years, who I got my first concealed weapons permit from. His name's Rick Usselton. And I called him somewhere before hunting season and said, what are you doing these days? I haven't seen you. He'd closed his range down. He says, you need to come out. So I went to his house, and this is a Rick Usselton. I bought this from him nearly 30 years ago. It's a match grade .45 pistol, and I think I paid $2,800 for this 20 years ago. So it's a competition grade pistol, and he at the time had he had contracts with the government, with the military, and so I just thought I'd show you a little bit about how long I've known him and his work. When he came back from Nam, he became a policeman in a little town north of Nashville. He was on the police force, and then he started his own gun manufacturing company, and of course he made these pistols. And when he called me, I went out and he said, man, I got to tell you, I have found, I was working with some people from NASA and some other giant corporations, and I have this alloy that I'm now making pistols and rifles with that weighs 40% less than aluminum.
Wow.
And aluminum is about as light as you can get. It has the tensile strength and everything for pistols and rifles. So this rifle is a prototype until this event has never been shot. And it's a 270, and Gil can attest to how light it is compared to a regular rifle.
Very light.
And he told me, he said, I'll let you take it if you want to go shoot it. And I said, well, you know, I've not shot anything with a rifle. I've never done anything for my show. Let me make this the first event. So I couldn't think of a better place to come than a place that has gigantic, ginormous bucks. If we get a break in the weather and they don't all shed. So
That'd be nice.
this is a 270 and it's got a Hawk scope on it, and I don't do commercials for my sponsors. I just happen to believe that Hawk for the money is the best scope. I use their binoculars and this. And this is an Usselton. You can't buy this rifle right now. It's not in production. But it's got a suppressor on it, a muzzle brake, whatever you want to call it. And it's very light. And I'm anxious to get into the woods with you and see how it works. You got a particular place where you think, a particular stand where we might get a shot at a pig or anything?
Well, yeah. We've got two places. We've got I've got this really cool place that's on the top of this ridge, and I've built 2 swivel seats in the top of a dead cedar tree that you can see virtually the whole ranch. And been seeing some pigs down in there. We killed a 186-inch deer out of that same blind this year.
Wow.
And we might get lucky and see something there.
We might not. I'll tell you what, it is cold. It is so cold. We went out this morning and chipped ice off of a stand just to be able to have a look.
windy.
And windy. So this would be a good time for you to say anything you want to about your place. I know you bring people out here to hunt, and they can hunt with a bow or hunt with a rifle.
Yes, this is a family ranch that we've had in our family for about 30 years. And we didn't really start having hunts, wasn't the reason that we did it. Mm-hmm. And had a couple of guys from North Carolina that wanted to come in, and so they came in, and then they told somebody, and then some guys from Tyler came and they told somebody. In fact, it's kind of a humorous story. Some of the first 2 guys that came from Tyler, Texas, are now 2 of my best friends, and so now they guide for me.
Wow.
They bring the clients, friends of theirs from Tyler and various places, and they come here and guide for me, and we just have a great time. We have the deer, I don't know when it's ever going to stop, but they seem to get bigger, Gary, every year.
Wow.
And this year was the most amazing year that I've seen, with the number of bucks over 200 inches. So the name of the ranch is El Venado, and my wife, who you see, came up with this logo and actually paid money to lawyers to get it copyrighted. Is that right? Yeah, her own money that she makes selling billboards. So really cool. We'd love to have you guys come out. Contact Gary Morris World, and we'll love to have you come out. It's El Venado.
This will be our first day to hunt. I've got some mixed emotions about being here. I've known these folks for 30 years, and I know they have great quality animals, but it's not a given. It's going to be a hunt. We're going to climb up into a tree stand, and I think this is literally a tree stand, and look for a deer that's worthy of hunting here at the El Venado.
So this is pretty cool spot.
Ain't got nowhere to go. Ain't got the dream that is working. I ain't got nothing but the blues. When troubles flare up, I keep my hair up. I just can't make it calm down. Believe me, Pappy, I can't get happy since my ever-loving baby left town. Ain't got no rest.
I've hunted whitetail pretty much my whole life, and I'm 74 now, so that means I've hunted a lot of places. I've hunted 30,000 acre ranches in Texas. This is my first trip to a high fenced place, and I had an idea it would be like shooting fish in a barrel, but it's not that at all. The difference is that the genetics have been controlled on this ranch, and the chance of seeing a really, really good deer are very high. However, haven't seen anything yet.
When troubles flare up, I keep my hair up. I just can't make it calm down. Believe me, Pappy, I can't get happy since my ever-loving baby left town. Ain't got no rest in
Wild pigs are a tremendous nuisance. They tear up everything. They tear up all the fields. And it's kind of an automatic. If you see a wild boar or a wild sow or piglets, you take them and try to get them off the ranch. It's like that across the entire Southwest, but particularly in Texas. The coldest I have ever been is in Abilene, Texas, which is a short distance away. It was only 28 degrees out, but that happens and can happen overnight, from an 80-degree day to a 30-degree day, and it happened. It got cold, icy, windy. Day 2 of the hunt was very chilly. They're sure majestic.
Yeah, they are. So glad that we got them. They have been absolutely the most fun.
Yeah, that's a shed right there on the ground.
Yeah. I think it's the smallest.
There's a little small bull back there.
Another.
See that little bull got
Yeah.
up?
Look at that damn thing.
Holy cow.
Look at that. That's a frickin' whitetail right there. Look at the blood. He just dropped him today.
Damn. And he dropped it right there.
Right there. I'll be out this weekend looking for the other one. I got a picture of this guy.
Oh, you do?
I do. I'll show it to you. Not seen him. I got a picture at night. Woo! That might be the best deer on the ranch right there.
Well, the good news is he'll be back here.
Yes, sir.
So day 2 of the hunt, we're in the stand, and I'm a little depressed about the conditions, not the conditions of the weather, but the fact that the bucks, the major bucks, are shedding. We found a couple of sheds and have seen one monster deer that only has one side. I'm hoping yet that we get to a place or spot a good deer that hasn't shed its rack. I'm concerned it might not happen.
I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this land of woe. There'll be no sickness, no toil or danger in that bright land which I go. I'm going there to see my mama. I'm going there no more to roam. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this land of woe. There'll be no sickness, no toil or danger in that right land
The very back.
to which I go.
Go!
I'm going there to see my mother. I'm going there
Go, go, go!
more to roam. I'm just a
Hang on, you didn't get that one out. You didn't get it out.
I'm just a going
Here's your blood.
over.
Right here. Wait. These damn things, aren't they? What's up? 75 pounds, 80, 100 pounds, 100 pounds.
Dead.
Dead is right. Guess you hit him better than it looked.
Yeah. He was, just as I pulled the trigger, I saw him turn, so
I
I
did
can
too.
tell where the bullet hit him.
It looked like he was down in his back end. Oh yeah, look, there's your exit hole. Right here, you hit him just square.
Yeah.
Good job, Gary.
Well, it's one less to deal with.
One
It's
less to
sow.
deal with is exactly right.
That's probably 100 less to
That's
deal
right.
with over time.
Because that's the mother of
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. They're horrible.
They tear up everything.
Everything. Run your deer away.
Those pigs tear up everything. They're a huge nuisance down here in Texas. They're a huge nuisance in Tennessee, they'll tear up a pasture quicker than anything. Be great to get rid of all of them, but one at a time, I guess. I want you to get a good look at this whitetail shed, and it's absolutely my fault that I didn't get a chance to hunt this deer before it dropped this shed. We found 3 monster whitetail sheds in the last 2 days. And when I first talked to Gil about coming out here, he said, you know, it's been so hot and dry, I'm afraid that the deer are going to be losing their antlers, and you know they normally don't drop until April or May. And we found 3 giant sheds. But this one, why I say it's my fault I didn't get a chance to see this deer with this on his head, it dropped it still has blood on the bottom. It dropped this antler either today or last night, right where we were hunting. And it's one of the few places I've ever been where not only can you find whitetail deer that look like this, but there are many of the biggest whitetail deer that you will find anywhere, and the sheds are everywhere. Now I'm gonna put it down and say my apologies. We did that because we're going on a goose hunt next. So I tried to schedule the 2 hunts. I said, hey Gil, you know what? We'll take our chances. I think they'll still have their racks. Well, I missed a shot at this one, and really anything like it. So I'm booking for next year. This is a song off my current CD about why I do this now. When the wind drifts down the hollow and the sun creeps through the oaks, quiet turns to chatter. I'm the guest, not the host. A crow calls in the morning, my decoy set in place. Number 5s are waiting, my heart begins to race. A pitch down, then a gobble, another then a strut. Decoy does its magic, a single shot's enough. I'm in church, and if you want to join me, there's no need to anoint me. The quiet and the chaos, there's reason to be here. I'm in church. This you can't deny me. It's wholly real inside me. No brick, no mortar here. Just God and guest, I'm clear. I'm in church. Springtime turns to summer, and the waters start to warm. With the timing of a drummer, the flies begin to swarm. Choose a fly, a worm, or other. The bait is not the game. It's a meal, a sport, my lover, and I'll always take the blame. I'm in church. This you can't deny me. It's wholly real inside me. No brick, no mortar here. Just God and guest, I'm clear. I'm in church. Fall grabs me by the collar. These mountains make me smaller. Pines and aspen blind me. Elk above and deer behind me. All these monsters December chills me to the bone. Ducks and geese leaving home, heading south. Now I'm waiting over quick, and that I'm hating, but soon it starts all again. Hallelujah, I can say amen. I'm in church. I'm in church. I'm in church.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's it. Gil invited me back and said, the racks are up. It's time for you to come back to El Venado. So I made the trip back. I got a up-close look at the ranch. We rode around. There were elk, there were pigs, racks you only dream about. And my dream was about to come true. I got in the right stand, the right evening, and guess what walked in?
When he gets out there, I'll stop him. Front shoulder. Go! You hit him.
Unreal. Holy cow. He's broke off in a couple places, but what a deer. Unreal.
One heck of a deer right there, my friend.